Scorpio, this September, your authenticity and magnetism are shining, helping you attract allies, receive guidance, and step boldly toward your goals. Hey, Scorpio, I'm Lindsay with Love. I'm a Western tropical zodiac astrologer here to raise the frequency of the planet by transforming as many lives as I possibly can. And astrology is one of the tools I use to do that. This horoscope will be focused on your personal planets, namely Mercury, Venus, Mars, the full moon, and the new moon. And we'll look at the highest vibration of these energies and how to use them to level up your life this month. And we'll also talk about the potential lower vibrations and how to transcend out of those energies if you find yourself in them. So let's get going, Scorpio. I have my camera here, my mic here, my notes here. So every once in a while, I'll be looking down at my computer just to make sure that I deliver you the most accurate information. All right, Scorpio, we're going to be starting off with Mercury. And on the second of the month, Mercury is entering into Virgo, into the part of the sky for you that involves your social networks and your authenticity. So with Mercury in Virgo, this is an energy around organizing, planning, finding efficiencies, being effective and productive. And in the part of the sky for you that involves your social networks. So this is very much giving social butterfly energy. You are connecting with lots of different people, communicating with a lot of different people, networking with many different people. It's the part of the sky, Scorpio, that involves your friends, social groups and organizations you belong to, as well as like business and networking events. So really social energy. It's also the part of the sky that involves benefactors and allies. So make sure to put yourself out there. Let people know, Scorpio, what you're up to, what your dreams and your goals and your ambitions are, because you never know who's going to say, hey, I want to invest in you, I want to help you, I want to support you in some way. Now, it's also a powerful time at the beginning of the month, Scorpio, to practice speaking in a very authentic way. Maybe practicing how to use your voice correctly, where you're speaking from. Scorpio, I'm so embarrassed to say, but I used to speak out of my throat. Hey guys, I'm Lindsay. I practice and train my voice. Now I'm kind of speaking right here, right now, because I talk quickly, but down into my heart. And you really want to exude that energy. So you might be practicing your authenticity and showing up in your most authentic manner at this time. Now, this is also the part of the sky that involves humanitarian efforts. What you, Scorpio, are going to do at an individual level to make the world a better place. So you might be focused in or interested in volunteering your time. You might be interested in ways to do that. It might not be volunteering. It might be that you're going to lead a charge. You're going to inspire change. You could be working on healing your own energy. And simply by healing your own energy, Scorpio, you have made a difference in the frequency of this planet and the frequency of the collective, because we've got one more person that's living in a high vibration. So lots to look at here with Mercury in this part of the sky. Now, from the lower vibrations, it's perfectionist tendencies, it's analysis paralysis, it's overthinking. You might feel a little bit mentally overstimulated in the lower vibration. Too many people, too many conversations, a lot on the mind. Take the conversations off your mind, put them on the paper, journal every night, meditate if you need to. That will help you kind of clear your mind of all the social energy that's kind of swirling in your brain with Mercury here. Now, on the 18th of the month, Mercury is shifting from this part of the sky, entering into Libra, into the part of the sky now that involves your spirituality, your connection to the divine, your connection to your higher self, your ability to manifest using your creativity and your imagination, your faith, your self-trust, your dreams, and your wishes coming true. And so with Mercury and Libra first, this is mediation energy, this is balanced energy, this is mental harmony, mental balance, harmony within the being, connection, easy connection, open communication with the spiritual realm. And with Mercury in this part of the sky, your intuition is turned on, Scorpio. It would not surprise me if you get a lot of messages in your dreams, vivid thoughts and ideas coming through, downloads, synchronicities, channeled messages, angel numbers, the same song playing on the radio, the solution to your problem on your YouTube feed. There's so many ways that we're being spoken to and communicated with all of the time from our higher self. So turn on your awareness at the back half of the month, Scorpio, because there are plenty of messages that are trying to reach you with this Mercury energy hanging out here. Now, you're also likely going to want to go a little bit inward with Mercury in this part of the sky. It's a very private part of the sky. It's your inner being. It's your spiritual essence. And so You might be interested in creating a spiritual practice for yourself that involves journaling and meditation, maybe some certain rituals around saging or candles or essential oils. I mean, there's so many ways that you can work with your energy in this time space reality. So you're likely thinking about that. It's a great time to do some introspective work, to think about how you're being communicated with, how you're being guided, and if you're following the guidance or not. All right, Scorpio, before we move on to Venus love and money energy, show me some love by hitting the subscribe button if you're a Scorpio or you have one or no one in your life. All right, Venus, the energy of love and money, starting off this month in the part of the sky for you, starting off in Leo. So warm energy, generous energy, childlike, expressive, creative energy in the part of the sky for you that involves your career, the business you own, your social reputation or public image out in the world. This is personal, charismatic magnetism turned all the way up for the whole world to see at the very tip top of the sky and tip top of the chart. And so in your work, this is a time where you might be getting a raise, a promotion, your manager loves you, his manager, her manager loves you, all the bosses all the way up to the top love you. It's a time where if you own your own business, your clients are loving what you're offering, how you're offering it, how you're communicating it out. People want to know you. They want to be a part of your circle. They want to support you. If you are thinking about starting a business, it's a good time to do that. Why not? You're getting the guidance from your higher self. You've got this Venus powerful, charismatic, magnetic energy up in that part of the sky. Now, if you are somebody who does YouTube, TikTok, anything social media related, or building yourself out in the public world, people knowing you, it's a time where you could go viral. People are going to know your name. It's like they can't wait to know you and be part, once again, of your circle. So really powerful and positive energy there. Of course, Venus, the energy of money in this house of career, business, and social reputation. You're getting paid more in your job. More clients are coming to your business. TikTok is paying you more than it has ever paid you. You finally got monetized on YouTube. It's that type of vibe. So super good energy there. In the lowest vibration, which I don't even think this is really that big of a deal, this is like the energy of needing attention. But in this part of the sky, you're going to get attention, likely whether you need it or not. So I don't really see like any issues there. Maybe only in your career, if you're like really showboating or peacocking around, stepping on people's toes to get the attention of your bosses. Maybe not the best karma that you are creating if you do that. So be mindful there. Okay, so Venus then shifts from your 10th house into the part of the sky on the 19th of the month that, once again, is your social networks. You're moving from like the world loving you to like everybody loving you. Your friends of friends, you're being invited to all the places to do all the things. Benefactors and allies, people want to support you. So please, Scorpio, this is your month to get the people that want to invest in you and help you. This is your month to start the side hustle you've been thinking about. It's your month to put yourself out there. Don't dim your light. It's your month to be the most authentic version of yourself. Venus, the energy of love in this authentic part of the sky. You could be deciding to just like go for it, put yourself out there for the first time, and you get such a good response. It's that type of energy. It's also energy that you earn from your career or the business you own trickling down into this part of the sky, and you've got money here. So money is looking good both places for you. It is, it's a desire in your heart to make the world a better place. We talked about that with Mercury here. Well, now Venus is here, right? And so you're ready to inspire others, perhaps. You're ready to create change for the collective, perhaps. You're ready to be the voice and the leader for that. And it's super beautiful. We need people taking lead and guiding others through healing, through positive impact. Whatever your cause is, Scorpio, this is a month you could really work on that and focus on it. All right, what are you doing physically? That's what we need to know next, Scorpio. So from a physical perspective, we've got Mars at the beginning of the month in the part of the sky for you that involves your spirituality, once again, your spiritual essence. And so physically, you're doing spiritual things. Physically, you are a little bit more withdrawn at the beginning of the month. Now, it's going to be kind of tricky because you're very popular at the beginning of the month. You've got Mercury in your social houses. You've got Venus in that house of career and your public image out in the world. Those very social energies, but physically you might think like, I don't want to do all that. So Scorpio, just like I want to say it was Libra that I advised as well. Use your discernment and choose what you want to do, what functions you want to go to, who you want to be seen with. It's your choice. If it's not a heck yes, then it's a no. And allow yourself the solitude you require with Mars in this part of the sky. Mars is hanging out in Libra, so you're looking for peace and balance internally, within you, spiritually. If you've been working on your healing journey, it's a time where you can say, I'm healed, done. Now I'm going to start manifesting my best life. Scorpio, be mindful not to get stuck in the healing loop. At some point, you have to decide that you are healed and you are whole and you are perfect just the way you are. There's always room for growth and expansion, but we don't have to be so sucked into like, what do I have to heal next? Sometimes you just have to say, that's good. I'm good where I'm at. Now it's time to manifest. And growth and evolution comes from manifesting as well, right? So think about that with Mars here in this part of the sky, very much connected to your intuition, your spiritual essence, God, source, universe, creator, and moving toward creating your dream life. Don't forget, we have to take action in our lives, tangible, physical action. We have to move our bodies toward our dreams and goals, right? Whether it's filming a YouTube video, whether it's getting your steps in the morning, meditating, whatever it is, and whatever it looks like for you. Then on the 22nd, Mars shifts into the part of the sky for you that involves, shifts into Scorpio, right? So now you're physically focused. You're going for it. You've got your willpower turned on. You are ready to create your damn life. And it's happening in the part of the sky for you that's like, I am here. I have arrived. This is me. This is how I show up. This is how I want to be perceived. This is the independent life path I'm creating for myself, kind of by myself, right? And Scorpio, remember that like life isn't meant to be done alone. Like, I really don't know if I used to think like self-made. I don't know if that's a thing. Like, even if you were the most wealthy person, people were buying your things. So are you really self-made? No, you had customers, you had a whole community, a whole collective, right? And so for you, it's like, I'm doing this by myself, maybe not by myself, but like for myself. It's that type of vibe. And you're really assertive. You're ready to go for it. Now, here in the lower vibration, Mars could go within, be a little bit secretive, a little bit mysterious, a little bit withdrawn. And I really recommend against that. You know, it's a month where you're meant to put yourself out there using your discernment, using your intuition in the highest vibrational way. You have an opportunity to really change your life this month, Scorpio, if you were to take all of this advice. All right, so that's what I've got for Mars. We'll look at the full moon next. You've got this full moon on the 7th of the month in the part of the sky that involves your zest for life, fulfillment in your life, this fun, having a fun life, having a joyful life, being excited about your life. This kind of umbrella energy is focused on your romantic pursuits, romantic partner, children, if you have any or not. It involves your creative self-expression, as well as entrepreneurial pursuits. And so we could take this so many ways, Scorpio. Full moons bringing endings, completions, things to fruition, manifested reality, culmination, right? So in this part of the sky, maybe you are cutting off a romantic partner that does not have your same life goals and you're deciding to go to somebody else. Maybe you are deciding about children or not. You could even be having your baby at this time, conceiving a baby at this time, right? Full moons don't, I think there's a negative perception that full moons always mean something bad, something ending. But full moon is full, it's bright, it's shining, right? And so it could be any of those things. It's really a matter of how you intend to use the energy and how it plays out for you. Creative self-expression, maybe you're realizing certain parts of your life aren't totally fulfilling. You're letting them go. That's perfect. You're opening space for newness to come in. And it could be also, if you're an entrepreneur, that you're deciding you don't love doing XYZ in your business, so you are going to delegate it or hire somebody to take care of that part of your business. Maybe you did something in your business not really working, you decide to shut it down so that you can open up energetic space and time for yourself to create something new. And finally, the full moon shines a spotlight, right? It's a full moon, so it's making us aware. And so really making you aware of anything to do with romance, children, your self-expression, how you're creating in this lifetime, your entrepreneurial pursuits, if that's what you're doing, and fulfillment in your life. So really powerful full moon. Take advantage of that, Scorpio. And finally, Scorpio, the last thing we need to discuss before I set you free is this new moon happening on the 21st in the part of the sky for you, once again, that involves your authenticity, your ability to impact the world and innovate and invent and make the collective a better place, and your social networks. And so if you have desires in any of those areas of life, Scorpio, send them out. Let God, Source, Universe, Creator know what it is you desire. Declare it out to the universe. I desire to be more authentic so I can attract my right tribe. I desire strong friendships, the right groups and organizations to belong to that are going to help me elevate my lifestyle. I desire to be the leader of change and to use my voice in a very authentic and creative way so that I can really fulfill my heart's desires. I mean, it could go so many ways, Scorpio. All right, that's what I have for you for September. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Please help a sister out. I have 50,000+ followers on TikTok, and I'm doing my best to build on my YouTube channel so I can impact positively as many lives as possible using astrology and other tools. If you are interested in working with me in any capacity, Scorpio, I write astrology reports, healing courses, a bunch of things in the description box below. You can find them. And Scorpio, if you're a woman listening and you are ready to transform your life, I'm talking step into your empowerment, create boundaries, find your confidence, use your creativity to manifest everything you dream of, then join the Cosmic Collective today.